Honey, I know how you feel about Tommy,
No.
baby. I'm so sorry.
I cannot believe you both are gonna pretend like nothing happened.
No, that's not true. We're all just...
We're in the same boat?
No, I didn't
Really?
say
Do you
that,
wanna go
Lindsey.
with that? Tommy is the only person that I had here. I have nobody to talk to.
You can talk to me, baby. Come on.
How can I talk to you?
What?
How can I trust
Lindsey.
you if you f***ing cheated on Dad? Okay, rabbit goes through the hole.
Yep.
Around the tree. Out of the hole. And then this hole. No. And I filled.
Take some practice.
No shit. Anything?
Clear.
Negative.
Is that sunburn?
Stop it, Cretan.
What's a cretin?
Look it up. Wait, we don't have Wi-Fi.
Now?
What? Ow, damn it, Mary.
Has anybody heard from Tommy? Do we know if he made it back to Florida?
I checked in with Abaco, but the channel's been a bit cranky.
Sure, he's back by now. Give it time, okay?
We forgot some dinner for the lady.
Lady?
Yeah, Squirt has an imaginary friend now. I hear her talking to her up in the upper bunk all night. Don't play with Scary Mary. Why would she do that?
You know, sweetie.
What's gotten into you? Now you think...
Hey, what do you want, chicken or grouper?
Grouper, where's your sister?
Picasso's deep into her latest masterpiece. I have no control over her.
Help Mike with the sides. Watch and learn. You'll be doing it for real paying customers come season.
Is it true?
What's that?
What Jay said about boats just turning up with no crew on board, vanishing into the ether.
Jay had one too many free tequilas. Plus, he's sore about losing his best captain. No one just vanishes. Stuff happens on the open season. Not all of it's good. You know that.
Yeah. It's kind of like on land, huh? There's something wrong with Mary.
Mary, look at me.
She won't answer me.
Let's get her downstairs.
Is she okay?
Yeah.
Here, come here. Come
In
here.
an hour.
Come here, Mike. Hey, Mike wants to know, chicken or grouper?
Check grouper. Chicken's cool, I guess. Rockin' bikini.
What's happened to the rest of it? Where are your surf shorts?
It's no surfing on a sailboat, Dad.
Copy that.
What's going on?
I don't know. But it's gonna be okay, I promise. I promise.
Tommy? What are you doing here?
I came back. For you.
Lindsey!
There be our future charter, sire. Come on, opening bid starts in 10.
The character that I play, Dave, is the head of this family. There's his wife and his 2 kids and his partner, his buddy. We purchase a ship that you could say it's a haunted ship. Things have happened on this ship in the past, and after we buy the ship and set sail, these scary things reoccur. They come back.
David, you told me you were just going to take a look, and that was supposed to be the Resmondo.
This is the find of a lifetime. It's special.
Okay, and how are we even supposed to come up with the other 180 minus the deposit?
We sell the cars and we go from there. Mike said he would come in as a side partner for 20.
Mike is supposed to stop you from doing something
Stupid like this. David! We have to be practical.
Practicals. Sarah, God knows we've been through the mill this year, and I am not getting any younger. I need to captain my own boat. It's the only way to get ahead.
I really loved the story when I first read it because, it felt like it was about real people and a real family and a real marriage and real life love, that's kind of messy and complicated, but it doesn't mean that the people don't love each other and that they aren't wanting to be together and in love with each other, but life gets messy sometimes and gets in the way. And it felt like the horror aspects of the movie came from that same quite grounded place, so it doesn't ever feel absurd and just being scary for scary's sake. It feels like the sort of poor family being victimized by their circumstances and by the twists and turns that life takes.
2008 with the recession in Florida kind of got to me about these working class families that were kind of left in the dark, and they were boat people, and the fishing was their lives. So I'm like, that would be interesting characters. Instead of doing the big giant voyage or a cruise ship, you do an intimate version of somebody with a small ship that they're able to buy, but unfortunately things go in the wrong direction because of that.
When I stepped onto Mary, the thing that I loved about Tony Jaswinski's script is that it had that sense of fear of being in a situation where you could not walk away from it. There have been certainly a lot of movies about people stranded on boats in the middle of the ocean, but what drew me to this was the dynamic of the family and the issues that they individually had already before they came onto the boat. And the evil of the boat sort of exacerbates all of those things that they had, those problems.
Mary, stop it with your tears.
But I want it out.
It'll come out, baby. You just gotta give it time, okay?
We forgot some dinner for the lady.
Yeah, Squirt has an imaginary friend now. I hear her talking to her up in the upper bunk all night. Don't play with Scary Mary.
Mary!
Shit! Why would she do that?
I know, sweetie.
Micheal has been very wonderful to work with. He's very passionate about movies. He's very quiet and kind of shy and reserved, except when it comes to horror elements. He gets very excited, which is awesome. I really trust him because obviously he directed and DP'd most of American Horror Story, and that show, the creepy vibes and the horror aspect. It's very artsy and cool. It's not campy. So right when I saw that, I really trusted him right away.
Lindsey. Come with me.
There's a certain survivalist mentality that kicks in when you're a filmmaker and you have to do extensive scenes on the water. And we will be putting our cast through hell, basically, literally.
Lindsey! Lindsey!
feels right. It feels like us again. In this boat, I see our future.
Future with a rusted hull and torn sails and a clogged toilet.
And spiders. Don't forget the spiders.
So when do we launch? God. What have you got us into?
Gary's just amazing, and it's one of the great privileges of my life to get to act with him in this. I can't believe how lucky I am to be here with him, and I love hanging out with him, and he makes me really laugh a lot, and he's really inventive as an actor and really sort of cheeky and exciting to be around, just on and off the set.
It's been a real joy. The cast, a small cast, Emily, but Stefanie and Chloe, Manuel, we've had a really good time.
When we were in the casting process and we heard that Gary Oldman was interested in playing the lead in the movie, I was just thrilled. I mean, I'm a huge movie fan and certainly been a fan of Gary's for a long time, for many years. And Emily just balances him perfectly. You know, when I talked to Emily, I told her that I didn't want somebody as a supporting player to Gary. I needed somebody who was an equal to Gary, and she just rises to the occasion. She's fantastic.
All right, count of three.
Everyone say Mary.
Mary.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Mary.
Somebody check out voice ID.
Yeah. Hey, it's cool. You all right?
Yeah. Sorry.
Right.
Gary Oldman, he's one of my favorite actors. So when I found out I was going to be working with him, it was like crazy, and I didn't know what it was going to be like, because the Gary Oldman that you see on screen in movies is so different every time, and he just becomes the character, and watching him is a masterclass.
Is it true?
What's that?
What Jay said about boats just turning up with no crew on board, vanishing into the ether.
Jay had one too many free tequilas. No one just vanishes. Stuff happens on the open season. Not all of it's good. You know that.
Yeah. It's kind of like on land, huh?
Emily Mortimer is very, very wonderful. Yeah, she's been a pleasure to work with. My character, Lindsey, and her, there's a lot of stuff between us. Obviously, there's a lot of drama and resentment because my mom cheated on my dad. And I think that's something that Lindsey really holds against her mom. We love doing a lot of takes together because the more we do, I feel like we always discover something new, and it's just really fun to play with. And it's fun to work with someone who also wants to play around with it and really get to the deeper meaning behind it.
Dad, it's amazing to meet the one of the stars of the Harry Potter series. I like to watch it, and he plays I Spy with me and staring contests with me. He's so fun.
It is my first water movie. If you're in this acting game for the long haul, at some point the water's going to catch up with you. The scary water movie is going to get you.